Welcome to the Business Miracles Podcast. I'm Heather Dominick, founder of businessmiracles.com and author of the book Different, the Highly Sensitive Leadership Revolution, found at differentthebook.com. Since 2010, I've been training highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders from around the globe to work less while making more impact and income by doing things differently. I'm so glad you joined me. Listen in and get ready. Get ready for a shift in the way you view yourself, your work, your life. A business miracle. This is A Course in Business Miracles podcast, episode 188, Intentional Use of Tension. In this episode, I discuss how, as highly sensitives, we can intentionally use tension in order to create and prosper. I share the 4 key steps to support this intentional use of tension when we choose to lean in and recognize it as a call for transformation versus destruction. This approach can give us a strength to succeed in business as an HSP, no matter what is happening around us, a power to step up and lead as the royal advisors we are called to be in the world. Let's dive in. Let's start by diving into definitions. What is it that we actually mean when we are discussing intentional? The definition of intentional is done on purpose, deliberate. Done on purpose, deliberate. And the definition of tension, mental or emotional strain. Tension, mental or emotional strain. So these 2 definitions almost seem counterintuitive. Intentional, done on purpose, tension, mental or emotional strain. Most highly sensitives will use the majority of their life force energy for the majority of their life to do whatever they can to avoid tension. They will avoid activities. They will avoid relationships. They will avoid opportunities. Anything and everything to protect themselves from even the possibility of overwhelm. Yet for those of us here, you have chosen a path of empowerment as a person who is highly sensitive. You have chosen a path of empowerment through entrepreneurship, through leadership, in service to self-empowerment. We flip the switch on avoidance. We flip the switch on overprotection. And the way that we do that, particularly now, in this time where there is so much tension coursing through the world, coursing through countries, coursing through governments, coursing through relationships and dynamics, we choose to lean in where most highly sensitives will lean out. Rather than avoiding the tension, we choose intentional use of the tension. Recognizing that tension is a call for transformation versus destruction. That tension is a call for transformation versus destruction. When it's worked with consciously. If you go to the experience of having your hands together in prayer position, pushing against each other, that tension cannot sustain. Yet, it can be transformed into something else. A heating up, a generating of energy that then becomes malleable, usable, able to be intentionally directed, as we experienced when we brought it into our heart. Again, tension is all around us right now. To keep you focused through the tension, have this focus front and center for yourself over the next 30 to 90 days. Specifically with the focus for each and every one of us of 4 key steps to support with intentionally using the tension. Step 1 is surrender to the process. That means accept that there is tension. It is the flip of the switch on avoidance. Step 2, keep an optimistic attitude. Using the tools, the trainings, the teachings, the community to be willing to be highly sensitive pioneers. Asking inquiry questions such as, how might this be happening for me? The automatic avoidance reaction to tension is this is happening to me. This sucks. I hate this. Why me? What did I do to deserve this? And what can I do to get away from this as quickly as possible? Keeping an optimistic attitude is, how is this happening for me? Where am I being led? What am I being asked to change and transform that I would never change or transform if I wasn't experiencing this tension? I would just ignorantly go along, continuing as I always have been. Step 3, stay connected to your heart. Using the tools, auto writing, order form to the universe, consistently showing up asking, show me, show me, show me. Step 4, practice enjoying life, NMW, no matter what. Can there be joy in the midst of the tension? Can you use the tension to create what is a good life for you? Can you grow beyond the limiting belief that everything has to be just so, meaning no tension, in order for you to experience joy? Or can you be your own self-empowered cheerleader? Your own self-empowered creator? By surrendering to the process, keeping an optimistic attitude, staying connected to your heart, and practicing enjoying life no matter what. Intentional use of the tension, done on purpose, mental or emotional strain. will give you a strength, a power that will be available to you for your entire life, no matter what is happening around you. So though, yes, we're focusing on intentional use of the attention, but not so that we can get through it, but instead to be stronger so that whatever it is that you want for your life, whatever it is that you want for your business, however it is that you are meant to answer the call of your purpose, you're stronger, you're calmer, and you're more joyful and able to do it from this point forward. So what type of core practice could you put in place for yourself? Whether it's maybe just prayer, hands in front of the heart, or something else that is an ongoing daily reminder, a physical cue for yourself that the tension is not to be something to be avoided. The tension is not something to protect yourself against. The tension is not something to resist or run away from, but instead an invitation for transformation, of surrendering to the process, keeping an optimistic attitude, staying connected to your heart, and practicing enjoying life no matter what. Breath in and let it out. Thank you for being a part of this Business Miracles podcast episode and for beginning to dip your toe into the journey of highly sensitive leadership training. If you are ready to truly use your sensitivities as strengths in all parts of your work and life, I invite you to connect for a one-on-one chat. You will experience being deeply listened to, and together we'll get a sense of whether the highly sensitive leadership training programs are the best next step for you and your highly sensitive journey at this time. Just go to www.claritycall.com to schedule a conversation. We so look forward to connecting with you. Talk to you soon.